is more than just a stream. Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. When you've had a long day, we will be right there. Always there for one another. We'll put a smile on your face. Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Everything's just better with friends by your side. Spending time together. Don't you wish you could stop time? Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch. Streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew.
Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Team Sanity International is back. I am Matt Orloff. I have got a Cuddlefish. I have got Evans Murphy. And who is this handsome fellow over here? We are showcasing today ClammyGames. Clammy.
He's talking about me, the
I'm
famous
talking about
streamer
you.
man. He's talking about me. Hello. Hello. Hi, Kayla. It's nice to see you. Hello,
Hey,
BB.
Kayla.
Hello.
Tell the wonderful people at home who ClammyGames is.
I am a very strange person. I like to collect achievements on PlayStation, and I like sock puppets like this one. It's Sharky. It's very nice. He only speaks Sharkanese, isn't that right, Joe? Yeah. He's a good boy. He can be a little bit excited sometimes, so we've got to keep him in check. But other than that, I'm just a chill guy. I like streaming for fun. I collect lots of PlayStation trophies. I have 1,148 platinums. What a nerd! And yeah, I just like making friends on Twitch. So yeah, it's me. Hello.
Amazing. That is such an awesome trophy list. Like, that's nuts. That's huge.
So I'm still shook.
That's very impressive.
Like, I look,
That's,
so we've got obviously a couple of clips for you, which we're going to be showing later, and one of the clips, I think, because you've got your platinum trophy, like, on your, showcased on the stream, right? So, and I think one of the clips you sent was 500, and that was the first one that I watched. I was like, 500 platinum, and I clicked on the next one, it was 999, and I was like, what?
So I
is
started
a lot.
I started streaming like February 2021. I started with like 300 platinums. So since then I got about 850. So yeah,
That's insane.
This is what I like doing. I just
Wow.
really like games and like collecting achievements. So.
Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. So, just an FYI for chat, we were hoping to do some Super Smash Bros. Tonight, but we have had some technical difficulties.
That was
throughout.
me. I'm the technical difficulty.
Right.
Hooray!
Well, the Cuddles wasn't charging either, so we had some Switch charging issues. So we're gonna vibe. We're gonna, see where the evening takes us. But the priority here is, is this guy up here. So We're gonna have a lot of fun with Clammy today. But before we get into things, you know what? It's gonna be a nice place to start. Let's get Clammy's channel trailer for you guys so you can have a look.
I don't think in my channel trailer I have a beard, so this was made like this beard is about 2 months in development.
It's
so I've got
impressive.
a little while to catch up with Evans, but I'll work on it. I don't think I can quite get the man bun because I don't know if you notice there's a bit of real estate on top here. It doesn't really bode well for me growing hair, so I'll leave that department to you, but I'll try and catch up with the sort of
I won't have the
wise
man bun for
guru.
long.
You're not gonna have the man for long? Oh no!
No,
what's
no,
happening?
my hair used to be receding. Now it's in full blown retreat. So I figure I better
wouldn't know
enjoy it while I have it.
What's that like? Tell me
Yeah, that's it.
more. Yeah, tell me all about your woes of hair loss. I'll wait. No, but how are we going to know you're a hipster? How are we going to know you're a super cool, trendy youth without your man bun?
I'm gonna start wearing flannel on stream.
Oh,
Oh my
okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to go see if I
Makes a
could
lot.
grab a hat real quick, but I don't know where one is. Right, so let's see this channel trailer for the wonderful ClammyGames. We full screen this bad boy.
I have one rule in the
I
bedroom.
actually have a magic
What you all
trick
know about me,
where I
I only
can
have one rule in the bedroom.
grow hair
and that's
very
the shark
quickly.
stays on.
Not quite
Oh,
a snap of the finger, but...
Booba! I know, that makes
See
it
the-
a little bit better, doesn't it,
See
Sharky?
the-
Yeah, you go with your booba.
Excuse me.
He's,
Okay.
Well, it's the only way which me and my partner have any noise in the bedroom.
Oh. This is when I first started streaming. Oh, look at me. I'm such a baby-faced little dunce.
Just having someone go, yeah, yeah.
So that was during a 24-hour
30 seconds
stream
of
where I
absolute
was
pleasure.
dancing
I get
to
followed by
Balan
4 minutes of
Wonderworld, one of
crying.
the worst games ever made. Never play it. It's awful.
Oh, Greg, you killed me! You...
Yeah, this is great.
I love Beef, they were in his favorite game.
I love that.
Yeah, so Peace Simulator. Not worth it, really.
I started strangling Greg because he distracted me.
We
Oh,
finally
dear
did it.
me. Those are some good times.
I love it. So I looked away for, I don't know, like
I have
a
one.
second, and now Clammy has hair.
Oh yeah, I have this magic power. I can snap my fingers and it grows. It's really impressive.
It's really impressive, yeah.
But usually I need some magic power from my friends. It costs around 1,000 channel points usually. That's usually the fee which
Okay.
I have to
I mean,
pay.
that sounds
Oh,
reasonable.
okay.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, these things don't come cheap. I mean, these sort of magic powers. I mean,
Oh yeah, you can't give away those secrets as well, right?
I can't. No, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
That's
I'm not a
Seems
violent
fair.
person.
It seems fair.
I was
honestly.
just fixing to ask how you did it, but I'm glad I didn't now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That could have.
I can tell you, but you know the price. So.
Yeah, it's good.
Channel points.
It's
The other one
expensive.
too.
Oh, you want a budget Chucky? Oh, I want to quickly give Kayla a budget Chucky. So I have lots of puppets on my channel, but this one is budget Chucky. He was hand knitted by my lovely partner. He's very cute. He's very wholesome on you, budget Chucky. I'm adorable. You are. Look at his little face. So he's got one eye bigger than the other because we didn't quite have her in the budget to get 2 buttons of the same size, did we? But that's okay. You're perfect just the way you are. You know that? He is. But he loves Kayla, don't you? You love Kayla very much. I love Kayla. She's great. She's swell. Oh, I just love her so much. Oh, I love her. Oh, look at him. He's such a cutie. Oh, I love him so much. Oh, look at him. So he was hand knitted by my partner, Erin. Well, she'd kill me if I said knitted. I think it's crocheted. Crotchet, yeah.
That's
you're a crotchet,
definitely
yeah.
the term.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a
Technical
crotchet,
term.
aren't you?
Mm.
Yeah, you are. Very good boy. Oh, he's very lovely. The other one's a bit rude. So
I was about to say, yeah, Budget Sharky seemed a little bit more wholesome than.
he's much more wholesome. He's good. He only watches PG rated channels. He doesn't know anything about the booby streamers. Doesn't know
Okay.
anything about that.
No, of course not. No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Play it safe. What do you guys? Do you want to see some? What does people want? Do you want some Clammy clips, or what should we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have some
Let's do a
Clammy
clip.
clips?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'd
my
like
cup
to
is
see
sort of blending into the background.
Yeah, that's-
I'm drinking straight from the tub. Ooh, let's go.
Is that another magic trick?
Sure. It's certainly not me showing my technical incapabilities. Not at all. Evans, I love your background, by the way. There's a lot of really cool, nerdy stuff in that background. You know what?
Thank you. I am a nerd.
What's your favorite in the background? What's your centerpiece there?
Oh man,
what's your favorite?
that's gonna be hard to. That's gonna be hard. That's a
gonna be
hard
hard.
sell there. Probably all of my gaming art books. I'm a big fan of art, so all of these
Okay.
guys. Some of them are pretty rare, so
Oh,
especially the early Dark Souls artworks.
Oh.
okay. Oh, nice. I also see you have a nice little Wheel of Doom there.
Yeah,
What's included
Yep.
upon your Wheel of Doom? Do show.
lots of spicy stuff. It's a channel redemption thing on mine. It's
Oh my.
lots of spicy and very sour stuff.
Ooh.
I actually picked up the sour stuff from our good buddy Matt. So
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
really?
cannot do spicy whatsoever. Like, if I have anything mild, I'll get the sweats. Like, anything that's tastier than plain self-raising flour, I'm done. I'm good. No spice
Yeah,
whatsoever.
My son seems to think that ketchup is spicy, so I'm
oh
with you.
no.
What?
Yeah,
That's
I was given something to try, and I said, "Well, this is way too spicy for me," and apparently it was just a lot of black pepper. So, yeah.
I mean, a lot of black pepper is quite spicy, so I feel like you could be forgiven for that one.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
We can let it slide.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's fine.
for
Okay,
now.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
I've got your back, mate. Don't worry, I've got your back. Right, let's have a look. So this clip we've got is called Quality Gift Content, and I've watched this and I'm excited.
I
just love this screen grab.
I love hamsters so much, and this was my old little boy. He recently passed away, but this is like my favorite clip of him, and he's just sleepily eating. I think he's eating a bit of apple, and
Yeah.
I just love him so much. Oh, so adorable.
so much. So his favorite snack is apple. He also likes carrot.
We are getting a new hamster actually next
We
week.
also like peeing on
Oh.
the laptop.
Exciting.
We let him run around all the
Yeah,
time.
look
We
at him.
get
He's
out
just
every day
munching
for
away. He
this
doesn't
little
have a care in the world. He's like,
Uh,
oh, I'm half asleep.
One time when we let him
Oh,
out on the
there's an
stream,
apple here.
he peed all over my laptop. And you made me very unhappy, didn't you? You little shit.
Just such a cutie.
Yeah, that's a big mood there.
Sleep
I mean,
sugars.
oh,
We don't
look at
feed
his
him too
little
much.
face.
The only thing which he definitely can't have is
I miss
salt.
that hamster so
So
much.
we can't
He
give
was a
him.
good friend.
We give him.
Do you guys have any
like,
pets?
Various nuts all the time, but they have to be unsalted.
A few
He also has
cats,
massive balls. Yeah, he does. His balls.
a few kitty
I love
kitties.
animals.
I have a Rottweiler and I have a cat.
Ooh,
And I have a
very-
husband who,
Oh.
you know, yeah.
That's- yeah.
we have to-
What's the tier order in your house in terms of like pecking order?
what do you, between my husband and myself or my animals?
Animals and
Animals.
husband.
And
I mean, they're all included.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, you plead the fifth. I think that's fair. I think that's wise.
Wait, can you plead the fifth if we're on the international stream?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Listen,
we're from the
Evans-
UK. You can plead Boston Tea Party, and that should work there. So.
So Clammy,
Hello.
I see that you really like hamsters. You
I
said you
do.
don't
I
have
love
one
animals.
now. Have you
Yeah,
had?
we're getting a new one on Thursday, and we're very, very excited.
Have you had a ferret before?
Yeah. So when I'm actually severely allergic to animals, but I have a sister, and my parents love my sister more than me, and she loves animals. So we had lots of animals, and yeah, that's fine. I just suffered with the allergies. We had at one point 6 ferrets. We
Oh, wow.
did have 5 ferrets, but I was walking home one day. I was waiting for my mum to pick me up, and I spotted in the road a rustling. I was like, oh, what the hell's that? I go over, and it was a ferret. I picked it up, took it home, tried to find out whose it was. I literally stopped the car from running it over, ran into the street, stopped it, picked it up. It was friendly, cuddled me all the way home. We tried to find out who it was, whose it belonged to, because it must have gone out somewhere. Couldn't find it, so we kept him, and his name was George, because he was lonesome on his own. Little lonesome George. So yeah, I have kept
That's
out.
adorable.
But they are stinky. They are stinky, stinky,
Yeah.
stinky. You get them on your clothes, and oh my goodness, it sticks to you forever. Woo! Stinky boys. No matter how much you shower them, you try to give them Axe body spray, it doesn't work. They just stink even more. It's terrible. Awful. Terrible.
I bet that's a terrible combination. Axe body
Axe
spray
body
and
spray and
ferret.
ferret,
Oh,
yeah.
Ferret,
no.
yeah.
Ooh, no.
Oh, no, thank you. No. Awful. Wouldn't recommend.
That's what.
Oh, so someone from chat says, also, I currently have 2 hamsters. One is a dwarf and the other one is a Syrian hamster.
Peach, my last hamster, who ran away. She chewed through quarter-inch plastic and ran away, and she's somewhere between the floorboards of our house. Her name was Luma, named after Princess Rosalina's little star friend. So we almost called one of ours Peach. Pinto is very cute. I love little Roborovskis. There, Luma ran away. She ran away. She was so grateful, little bitch. We were like, here's food, just house, just water. She's like, no, don't want it. No, I don't want it. So lost her forever. Very sad. We tried finding her for weeks, but she's either really good at hiding or she's bird food.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, very sad.
So are you allergic to all pets? Every animal that you've been in proximity to?
No, so the two worst ones for me are chinchillas, which is really bizarre, but I love chinchillas. If I'm within a mile radius of a chinchilla, my nose explodes, my eyes start to water, and I just become a quivering mess. But I do love chinchillas. Cats are pretty bad. Anything with dander, really.
Yeah,
but hamsters are fine. Hamsters have never touched my aunties whatsoever. They seem to be hypoallergenic. Yeah. Nice. Dogs are the same. I get really bad allergies to dogs and everything, really. But I love animals. I'm usually the guy, if I'm at a friend's house and they have a cat, I'm in the corner stroking the cat. My face is the size of a balloon. My eyes are watering.
Crying, but you're like,
okay? Okay, they should be holding that cat. It's fine. It's fine. It's a kitty. Love them.
Oh my god, I forgot about the hair. It became just, it was just, I was used to it. So what has happened? I've heard of receding hair, but that was fast.
That was really quick.
that was super fast. Right, a couple more clips to show. These are the ones that I was referring to earlier, so with the trophies. This has got the 499 next to it. And at this point, I was impressed. So, but this is hype.
Thank you. This is one of my proudest moments in gaming. This game is secretly probably one of the hardest games I think I've ever played. This is the moment where I 100% didn't realize it.
We're done.
I was so loud. Apologies. I was still new to streaming at this point, so.
Oh my god.
I almost cried. I spent so many hours trying to run through that bloody game. Oh my god. You had to do the entire game deathless, and it's
what?
hard. Yeah, you have to do it deathless. It's so difficult. I didn't even realize. I knew I was close, but I thought I had a few more levels. The look of concentration on my face. I was concentrating so hard that I might be pooping a little bit. If I concentrate any further, that'd be it.
Clip, you could see that you because at the beginning you're just playing. It's you're concentrating, but it's not that anxiety you get when you're so close to achieving something, but you're just playing, and all of a sudden you pop up and
I didn't realize every other time I got so close, but I was conscious of it. I was my own worst enemy because you sort of go, oh shit, I'm so fucking close, right? I'm so close, close, and then you just end up dying. But I didn't realize what I was doing. My own stupidity was actually my biggest ally this time. So go for me. Go me.
I'm curious. Then you said that was quite soon on from streaming, and you were 499 trophies at that point. So how many platinums did you have when you started streaming?
I think around 320ish.
Man, you've ranked
so those. February 2021 I started streaming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Because you build those trophies fast. Jesus.
I just really like games. I really like games. So,
breakneck pace. Jeez, that's very impressive.
I have played Distance Completion actually. Yeah, Beefy. Yeah, it's really good game. It's kind of I still watch a lot of people who speedrun the game as well. I just think it's a really well-made game for a game that started out on Newgrounds, that website which we all went to when we were weird teenagers looking for very strange free games. It started out on there and then it made it to console, and oh man, such a good game.
Yeah.
It's really aged well as well, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Yeah. I made Kayla play it once.
I know Kayla's played it. I don't think she dares touch it again, though.
No.
Yeah. Kayla's absolutely not. Never.
No. But that was a full month of just playing that game for that 100%. I don't regret it. It's one of those things.
It's an achievement. It's an achievement.
Yeah, it was. I think it's the proudest thing I've ever done in gaming.
Yeah.
I was so relieved to finally done it. It's such a good game. I cannot recommend it enough. If you like a difficult game, if you like indie titles as well, I would recommend getting it. It's usually on sale as well on Steam. I think normally it's £15. Screw that, forget that. It does go on sale very frequently for less than £3. So, if you see it, it's definitely worth a pick up.
Nice.
Yeah, that was I was gonna ask a question. Do you have a favorite trophy out of all the numerous that you've collected, platinums? What's your favorite one?
In terms of like platinum trophies, I think that's the one which I'm proudest of. It's not my rarest one. So there's a website which I use which tracks trophy hunters. They track the rarity of a game's completion rate. I'm getting really nerdy now. So it tracks the amount of people who play it compared to the amount of people who platinum it. That's my second rarest one. My first rarest one was Injustice 1. I hate that game. Never want to touch that game again. Never want to speak of it again. I think that's got to be my proudest one. Like, there's been a few games which I've just really loved doing, like Fall Guys. When I started playing that game, I didn't think I was going to get the platinum. I just wanted to play it and chill. Did end up platinuming it a few times. That game's really fun. I don't know, really. That's a really tough question. I just love games. If it's an indie title which has got a good soundtrack and it's, I don't know, good gameplay, I'll just enjoy it. Last year I did Hollow Knight. I think that's probably my favorite from last year. Matt's currently playing that.
Yeah.
So good.
Matt, you're doing a really good job, by the way. But watching you play that game is just reliving a lot of things for me. I'm gonna platinum it, like, because you can platinum. I've got the European version. I can platinum it again on the North American version.
Oh right.
So when Silksong comes out, I'll probably do another run of Hollow Knight just to sort of like refresh my memory of it.
Nice.
But yeah, the game is so good. It's so freaking good.
So I'm gonna flip it around a bit, and like I feel like I do especially, but I bet every game has this. But are there any trophies that if you see, you just automatically think, "Fuck's sake, not again"? Like I hate time trial stuff or anything like that. Anything where you're forced to do something in the most minuscule, like ability of being able to do it, and they just drive me up the wall. Anything like that for you?
So when it comes to trophy hunting, like I like anything. The ones which I don't particularly like is like the mindless grinds and like glitchy trophies.
Right.
A long time ago, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years ago. I don't know if you guys remember a game called Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah.
That game? Yeah. So I platinumed that game a long time ago on PS3, but it kept glitching. So I had to complete that. I had to run through the entire game 6 times before I got lucky enough for it to finally give me the trophy. Like, because I think there was like difficulty trophies. It was like you have to complete the game on easy mode, normal mode, and hard mode. I was playing it on hard mode, and it just wasn't popping. That final difficulty trophy just wasn't popping. So I just had to run through it like 6 times. Really frustrating. So never want to see that game again. The other ones, like I've played some really like niche games. Like anything which you have to like unnecessarily grind online. There was one from I don't know if you guys have PlayStation Plus. There was one called Hood Outlaws and Legends. Came out over a year ago. So I platinumed that game. That game is an ass to platinum.
I like it. I am the worst at it.
I enjoyed it for the first hour. For the first hour, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. This is really fun. And then the whole game is like a copy and paste of the first hour. I'm like, I've been here before.
I just walk through and I'm like, sneak, look at me. I look all cool, like pew pew. And then I'm like, well, how did I die? Like that's me playing
I was
that game.
so disappointed in that game because that game is like so cool. There's so much to that game which is like, yeah, this is awesome. And it just falls flat. I wish they put more effort into it. Such a shame, that one. Did I finish Fury? I haven't finished Fury yet, Kayla. I'm going to finish that probably this week. That's a really fun one. You guys ever played Fury?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, I don't even think I've heard of it. What's it about?
So it's went under the radar for me for a long time. It came out in 2015, and it was on PlayStation Plus in like 2016. I had it added to my library because I had all the games to the library and just forget about them. A few of my friends were playing because I recently had like next gen upgrades, so PS5 version came out for free. Some of my friends were playing. I was like, oh, this looks pretty good. It's basically like a bullet hell indie game. There's no story. You just run around and try not to die. Really good game. Really good game. If you get a chance to play that, pick that one up as well.
Cool.
Fury. Very, very odd. Favorite HUD played character? Arian, because you can assassinate people from in front. Arian's good. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we have another clip or?
One more. Yeah,
We have one more.
Should we get this? Words.
Yeah, this last one's actually when Team Sanity TTV raided me. So like
cool.
This game, you guys raided me from like 6 months ago.
This is bad.
This is the moment where I finished the final
Time, we've got
difficult
30
trophy. This is
seconds.
I Am Bread. So if you play this game, you play as a piece of bread, and you do stuff.
I never
It's
played
a really
this.
difficult game.
I think I watched like
It's so
Markiplier
frustrating.
play it and just rage.
I actually attempted to play this on stream, and this is like the only game that I ever just rage quit.
Let's go!
It's a good game, but if you're going to go for the 100%, It's hard. It's really difficult.
It's bad.
Guys, it's got to be
I got
such
very
like a nice sense of satisfaction. Like I know like those games are so rage-inducing, and I don't like ragey games. I didn't think that I was going to enjoy Hollow Knight. I thought like I don't like overly difficult games. I'm not a Dark Souls player. I've never really been interested in those games. And Hollow Knight I knew was hard, and I didn't think that I would enjoy it. I absolutely love it, by the way. I just want to say that Hollow Knight is a freaking incredible game, and I'm so glad that I picked it up.
I'm glad you're playing it. I love that game. I love seeing people play it. It's such a wholesome game. Like
it's really nice, yeah. But it's like like Iron Bread and Super Meat Boy and things like that, they don't interest me because I know I'm going to get angry at them, and I don't want to be angry at them. But I would just play them. You complete them. Like
I really like difficult games. I just like games. Like if it's a challenge, I like it even more. I tend to like, I don't know, like getting my teeth into a really tough grindy game. So, or not grindy, but like difficult games. So Super Meat Boy, that was like the pinnacle for me. I freaking love Super Meat Boy. I can't express enough how much I like it. I've never actually played a Dark Souls game then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've got a few of them now. I've bought them when they're on sale. This is gonna be a month later on this year. Like I'm thinking like September or October, where I'm gonna dedicate a month to just playing them and see how many I can platinum. I think there's 6 of them, so I'm gonna see if I can platinum at least 2 or 3.
Just seeing, you know, how many. But a Dark Souls is one of those games because the online servers are off with them now. So because there's some games that you just can't platinum now, right? Because they need online play, and I don't know if Dark Souls falls under that category. That's got annoying.
So actually,
no.
Yeah, so they don't. I believe the ones which do have online capabilities with the server shutdown didn't have any trophies related to online stuff.
Fine.
Yeah,
cool.
no, they didn't. And fair warning though, if you're gonna try to platinum Dark Souls 3, it does get really grindy.
That's okay. I'm just gonna give it a go and see what it's like. I've seen a lot of people play Dark Souls games. I really like the look of Bloodborne as well. I don't think they look too difficult though. I think it's just I think it's just like one of those types of games where you just learn. You die a bunch and then you learn. I like that game because I like the learning process in games. I like feeling myself get better. But I don't think it's gonna be. I'm saying this now. I don't actually think it's gonna be too bad. Like
the difficulty of them is way overblown. And part of that is the community that surrounds them. But they're more difficult than a standard game. You're gonna die a bunch, but you learn. Like once you get the mechanics of the game, like they want you to play them a certain way.
Well,
and so once you kind of get it down.
Just there's a couple of questions from chat. So Boatchat, a platinum is is sort of like the PlayStation's equivalent of achievement system. Each full game has a platinum trophy. So if you finish a full game, you get a platinum trophy for completing. So that just means I have at least 1,148 games completed at the moment. Elden Ring is also one of the games on my list as well. It looks really good. It looks such a good game. I don't think it's too bad from an achievement perspective, though. Somebody told me it's like quite a simple one.
It's easy to platinum.
And so, going back to what you said, Evans, actually, like you can tell that the games are difficult. Yeah. It's got sort of like a notoriety around them for being such a difficult game series. If you look at like the completion rates on for trophy hunters, about 20% of the people who go for them actually get 100%. So it's not too bad. I think it's doable. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team Xbox. That's fair enough. Honestly, Boatchat, I'm one of those people who I don't care what console you play on, I don't care what format you play on. As long as you're having fun in games, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I miss. So I grew up on Xbox, and I loved the achievements of it. I loved hunting achievements. I loved completing all the achievements in the games. I only got a PlayStation. I moved to PC, and then I got a PlayStation to play PlayStation exclusives that I didn't have access to. And I just miss achievements and trophies so much. Like I know Steam has its achievements, but they're just not the same, right? They just don't culminate to anything.
Yeah. So, well, for me, like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people do like the Steam achievements. I have like a lot of friends who do Steam achievements. I have a lot of friends who do Xbox achievements. Just for me, like, I don't know. The PlayStation for me, I've always found a bit more satisfying. I think like completing the game gives you a bit more of a reward. So that's why I personally like it. But I don't think there's any wrong. I don't think there's any wrong system as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure. Yeah.
But Xbox 360, freaking love my 360. Viva Pinata.
Oh,
one of the best games of all time. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yes.
Underrated game. And Halo, like who doesn't love Halo? Let's just say good.
Viva Pinata, masterpiece.
Such a good game. Like
Masterpiece.
if that game ever gets remastered, I'll get it. Whatever console, whatever format, whatever price. Like
I'm having
Throw
it.
me,
I'm having
throw
it.
me those pinatas.
Absolutely.
Gets remastered, but only on a brand new £500 console. I'm having it. Sign me up.
Oh yeah.
It's only going to be announced on the new Apple console. It costs £18,000.
Yeah.
There's only got one game on it, which is Viva Pinata. I'm there. That's fine.
Yeah. Look, if I've got to sell.
I'll remortgage my house. It's
Disney-
fine. I want Viva Pinata, folks. Just give me Viva Pinata, please. I need it. So, yeah, great game. Although Viva Pinata 2 is a big pile of trash. Crap game.
Yep.
I didn't even know it existed.
Pinata one.
That speaks for them.
I don't want to sound like a Gen 1 here, but I'm a Viva Pinata purist. Okay, there are literally ones of us who are in that boat. So yeah, don't. Viva Pinata 2 crap.
Yep.
Purple
You,
says
me.
that they Purple completed Barbie Horse Trail Adventures.
Yo, let's
So-
go! That's almost. I'm gonna be renting that game at some point this year, and I am so excited to play that game. There's another one that's called like BB and Tina, which is a horse riding adventure game, and yeah.
When I played WoW all the time, I would achievement hunt in the game. Mostly because the end game content and rating and stuff, I just thought it was like super toxic. Now, of course, we're talking like WoW, 10 years ago, not WoW now. But
Back in my day, in the world of WoW, there were raids. They were difficult, and people were mean. No, I
meant the people were assholes.
Oh yeah.
That was back in the time where people were like, "You're a girl? Are you a girl?" And I'm like, last time I checked.
Girls on the internet. Oh.
I feel like now it's a little bit more,
Yeah.
people aren't as surprised now, but 10 years ago it was a big deal on World of Warcraft to be a girl. So, I used to achievement hunt to get away from all that stuff, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as you all are, because I played Dark Souls for a grand total of 15 minutes and was like, fuck this shit, I couldn't get past the first bridge, and I was like, I hate it here. This is...
And then there's Clammy, just like, yeah, it's easy.
It's just what I like. This is what I have fun doing.
Yeah.
I'm not a sweaty tryhard, but I'm also a really sweaty tryhard at the same time. So
it's the same.
I have a lot of achievements, but I'm just really chill. I'm just like whatever. I don't like people who overly sweat online. It's like on Escape when people went around saying buying girlfriend. Honestly, I made my millions and millions of GP empires by selling GFs for 5k. Just saying, that's a lot of GFs. Just yeah. But if you guys, do you guys ever play RuneScape?
I didn't know.
You're not gonna get this. There's like a grand
The
exchange where
reference lost me.
everyone would just walk around saying selling girlfriend 10k. It was just like a massive meme back in the day, man.
OG meme.
OG. That's OG. That's like long cat level of early meme stuff. So yeah, good shout out to Let's Be Honest there. That's some good knowledge. Proud of you.
So, Clammy, you said that you had started streaming back in February of last year. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What got you started streaming? Like, what was the first driving force to be like, I want to hit that live button?
I feel like we need some tragic backstory. Shadow of my former self.
Perfect.
Sort of.
Yep.
All right, get the tissues out, folks. This is a weekly one. So I picked up COVID back in January 2021, and I've never recovered from it. I've become long-term ill. I was still working when I started streaming, but I needed sort of like an outlet because I was really close to my grandparents. They both died from COVID as well. I was having a really rough time, so I just needed something to distract myself. I was in the middle of a pandemic, and I was like, right, I really miss just going to my friend's house and playing games. Maybe if I stream, maybe hanging out with people will make me sort of replicate that feeling that people are in my bedroom or I'm in somebody else's bedroom and we're playing games together. And that's what it's felt like for me. I've just really enjoyed the whole experience of it. It's really sort of kept me sane, almost. During the time which I've started streaming, I just really just like making friends. I just freaking love it. I've met some really good people. Some of the first people I met on Twitch, way back when I started, Kayla was one of them. And me and Kayla have been friends for over a year and a half now. And I like the people which I've met on Twitch, I've now started meeting up with in real life now that lockdown's sort of calmed down. And it's so much fun. It is so much fun. I've met some of my friends, Ben Hopkins live, and the other one was Arcane Ryan, both really, really nice people. I met them in real life, and what a freaking blast. If you guys get an opportunity to meet someone from Twitch and you've been friends with them for a long time, give it a go. It's so good. It's just like, this is why I do Twitch rather than YouTube. I feel like Twitch is the perfect platform to actually make genuine friendships. And like some of the people which I've met, like I couldn't see my life without them now. Like I speak to Kayla on like a daily basis. I speak to so many more people from my community. I just freaking love meeting people. It just gets me so excited. I love it. When we're meeting Clammy, Kayla, we don't live too far away. I'd be down for that.
Absolutely.
So, my real name is Matt. So whenever somebody's talking to Matt all off, I'm like, huh, are they talking to me? Oh, they're just talking to the other cool guy.
You're a fellow man. Sorry, it's, you know. She obviously meant you, obviously. It couldn't possibly.
Yeah, definitely. It was that other guy. Screw that guy. There's literally like every single person on the internet, his name is. So my real name is actually Matt Evans. So like I'm the combination of the two people.
Oh no way!
Casual dox of myself there, but that's fine. Yeah. So, but actually, no one like if somebody calls me Matt in real life, I'm assuming I've been naughty. My partner calls me Clammy. People just call me Clammy. It's just or Evans.
It's like. So it's like the normal is like if you're called Matt, usually Matthew means you're in trouble, right? But actually for the other way, it's for you.
I'm sorry, Mum! I'm sorry, Mum! I'll do my homework! Oh, sorry.
Oh, I brought back some PTSD. God. So where did Clammy come from then?
So one of the first games I ever played online was Mario Kart Wii. I was a competitive Mario Kart Wii player a long time ago. And let me just say, guys, I'm kind of a big deal. Okay, so I had a tier 1 clan on Mario Kart, so kind of a cool guy, okay? And we were playing, and I don't know if you ever played Mario Kart, but there's like, when you played as a clan, you played like 5v5, and one of the objective is like to try and some people to front run, so lead the race, and some people just hang back and get some of the power items. One race I was hanging back. I was usually a front runner, but I hung back. Because a few people wanted to try it, and I used the name Sacrificial Lamb, or Sac Lamb, for short, because there wasn't enough letters. And one of my teammates was from Mexico, didn't have a good grasp of English, and he was just like, okay, Clam, and it just stuck. Like it was just that moment, I was like, yes, I love the name Clam, so I stuck with it, so now I'm just Clammy. Back in 2007 Mario Kart Wii, competitive era, if you were there, you were one of the cool kids. Be there or be square, folks.
Well,
just say.
I loved Mario Kart Wii. I never did it competitively, so you know you one-upped me there. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii was a great game.
I loved it. I was so hooked. And like I have not liked a Mario Kart game since. I love Mario Kart Wii so much. Like when I play Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, or any of the new Mario Karts, I'm like, this is a Mario Kart Wii. I can't do a wheelie. It's funky guys. It's rubbish. Rubbish. So I just can't get to grips with it. Can't do it. I'm just too set in my ways.
So
you really call him Matthew when you're salty about something though. So Matt, do you ever feel like if somebody calls you Matthew, you're in the doghouse? You've done something. You fucked up.
See,
you're in trouble.
I don't. I've always had. So I go by Matt normally, but actually Matthew is my it's my family name. So it's what my my mom and my sister and my dad all call me. So it's not unless I'm just always in trouble and I don't.
Even my mum doesn't. It's my birthday as well. My mum doesn't call me Matthew. She calls me Mafus.
Mafus.
My sister couldn't pronounce my name growing up. She was just saying Mafus. So everyone just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah. Mario Kart skills are amazing. I'm gonna get the game now. I'm just gonna get the game and I'm gonna practice 24 hours a day, 7 days a week just to beat him. This is now my conquest, man. I gotta be the best. I gotta prove myself.
That's what you said about Smash Bros. And now your Switch.
Yeah, I was like, my Switch doesn't work, guys. Oh no, got away with that one. Woo! Maybe next time. Maybe if I'm a little bit more competent. Oh, look at that. You work well. I know my face is ugly, but you work. You focus on. Focus on the business.
It's just trying to get that hot tub behind you. That's what it is.
Get out of the way, Clammy. We want to see the hot tub. The definitely real hot tub that's definitely on in the background.
Yeah. Put the bubbles on. Show everyone.
Yeah, I'll put the bubbles on. Let's see. I can put the bubbles on. Oh shit! Too hot! Oh shit! Oh! Ooh. Oh, okay, that was too close there.
Okay, yeah, leave the hot tub.
Press that button again.
Yeah.
I gotta keep the hot tub on. I can't do it. Wait. It's gonna literally cost me thousands in bills. Oh my goodness. Dear me.
So what's on the hit list next then for games wise? What have you got that's coming out that you're really excited to play, or what's on the next to-do list once you've finished what you're on now?
So at the moment, I'm playing that game which I mentioned earlier called Fury. I love that game; it's fantastic. But me and my friend Bruce Mann are hosting a summer trophy competition. Where I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's a new PlayStation Plus service coming out.
Yep.
In America, it's already out. It came out last Monday. For us in the UK, as peasants, Matt, we have it coming out on Monday. We're hosting a competition to see who can get the most trophies from games. Excuse me, from the new PlayStation Essentials, PlayStation Premium, PlayStation Plus. So whoever can get the most trophies will get a cash prize from me and Bruce. We're competing as well, but if you win, you just get a title knowing that you beat 2 Sweatlords. So basically any games from there. The games which I'm most excited for is going to be Returnal, because I didn't get that game when it first came out because it was always too expensive. Really excited to try it. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, just a lot. My God, he needs to look at his chat. God damn, Matt. Matt, are you being toxic to chat? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I have Akumu. I gave you a heart. Did you not accept my heart? How dare you, Akumu?
Uh-oh.
That's a lie. That was for me. You said that was for me. You're like, Clammy, this heart is for you. Definitely not for Akumu. Right? This is just for you. And you then said, he DM'd me, Akumu. He literally DM'd me saying, ha ha ha, I'm ignoring Akumu. He said it. I'm sorry about that. It's very toxic, Matt. You need to work on it. This is unacceptable. I wouldn't lie about these things.
Okay, I'm gonna take myself outside and have a word myself. Hang on.
That's
I think I want to show you guys some more puppets. So these are
Yes.
Kayla's favorite puppets. So this is Rana. As you can see, he's been a bit green screened out. That's because we forgot to feed you, didn't we?
Oh no.
What's that? You feed on the souls of the innocent. Oh wait, there's 2. Oh, look at them! They're so cute! Look at them! They're so cute! Oh, I love them so much! Oh, look at them! So these are my friends, the Ranas. They're very cute. They're very nibbly. Very, very nibbly, aren't you? You are. But they try their best. Very cute. And do you have kisses to give to Kayla? Mwah! Mwah! What about for a cuddlefish? What? You have lots of kisses to give. Oh, look at them! Oh, they're so cute! They're so cute! Oh, they're so cute. Those are my little Ranas, but I do also have. This is what happens when you put too much plant grow on one of them. You have a giant Rana as well, and he's very big, aren't you? You're a big boy.
Does he feast?
You ate your vegetables growing up. This is what happens when you eat your vegetables. Look, he goes so big and strong, and he usually sits on my head. He gives me brain power. 3 bits.
Amazing.
So.
Amazing.
Also hides. I don't know if you guys noticed. We mentioned it briefly before. There's a bit of advertising space there. It covers up that quite nicely. If you ever have it, so Evans, you said you were in the unfortunate circumstance of being an alpha male and losing your hair. Get one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Covers it up quite nice. We can't help being alphas. It's just a thing. Yeah, sign up as your own man. Look, you can
if
tell
I could
us
change it, I would.
well.
Yeah, that's
because I haven't taken the tag off. So shout out to Nintendo, great company. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not yet, anyway.
Can't wait for them to make Regina. She might come out later. She might come out.
Oh.
So Clammy, I have a question for you. What is one piece of advice that you would give to streamers that are just starting out?
So this is a difficult one because I'm not great when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like I just do my own thing. My streams are pretty weird. I don't really follow any trends. All I will say to you is just do stuff which you enjoy. Don't look at a game going, oh, this game has lots of people playing. That means if I play this game, lots of people can come and watch me. No, that's bullshit. Play games which you enjoy, and if you're having fun, people will come and watch you. People are there to see you, and make friends along the way. Don't be sort of like, don't look at your follow count and go, oh my God, I need more follows. I need more follows. Oh no, I've only got 7 million follows. Don't worry about that. Just have fun, make genuine friends along the way, and you'll just have a much better time. Like the friends which I've made on Twitch have just mean the world to me, and I wouldn't trade them for the world.
So is that the
Yeah.
same advice that you would give yourself back in February of last year?
Yeah. Don't be too like focused on your numbers. Just have a good time. Like I've never chased the big games. I don't really like battle royale games. I don't like. I'll watch them, but I don't like playing Fortnite or Call of Duty. I have burpees. Oh, that tea has gone down the wrong hole. Excuse me. Yeah, like I'll just play whatever I feel like, really. Yeah, Clammy's probably the most chaotic person I know. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, that's pretty. That's fair. That's true.
Checks out.
That's true.
I love it. It's the chaos that's so like it's. Oh, someone heard chaos.
Put it down for later.
It's the chaos that I love. Like, it would have, well, yeah, Kayla would have first introduced you to me, or me to you, whichever way around that needs to go, and just the energy in your streams and the puppets and everything. Like, it's just so unique. Like,
yeah, it's kind of because that's how I am as in real life. So I mentioned that I have this thing where I sleep a lot, so I do sleep like I'd say on average 15 hours, but last night I slept for 19 hours. It depends like how I'm doing. And so like when I am awake, I'm just like this bundle of energy. And when I get excited, it really shows. I just can't contain myself. This is just who I am. I just get really excited to like hang out with friends and just like chat to people. Chaos! 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 Yes! Chaos. I do like a bit of chaos. Don't we? You!
Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't?
He's gonna hang out with me today because like he keeps coming up. He wants to say hello to new friends. He likes making new friends. So you're gonna be good. You promise. You're naughty. You're getting grounded. Okay, he's promised me now. So, yeah.
Well, that his promise of not being naughty was just not talk at all. That was the.
Yeah, we'll put his fancy on it. Redeem's fancy show. So he only speaks Sharkanese, which means he can only say this. Yeah. It's a special language which only I understand. Yeah. And him. But when he's got this fancy hat on, this was made with a little bit of magic and a little bit of science. He can now say lots. Isn't that right? Yes. Quite a smarty pants. Yeah. I'm kind of a big deal, you know. Okay. Just nod and smile along. We're not having which. That's gross. What's my favorite color and why? I actually really like purple. Purple's just a good color.
Remember, everybody, you can redeem a question for Clammy or for any of us, and if you just use.
I have a question. Matt, what color's your underwear? Shut up! Very embarrassing.
You can redeem a question.
Matt doesn't wear underwear. We all know that.
No comment. It's been really warm in the UK, guys.
Oh my. Are you wearing that pink little number I sent you?
Oh, that was from you. Oh, it makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah. Purple's the best. Honestly, I freaking love purple. Like this? Yo, is that a question? I do like this. I'm having a great time.
So I would normally ask this question from chat, but since I'm here in person, what is your favorite dinosaur?
What's my favorite dinosaur? Which dinosaur has the largest breasts? That's enough of him. I quite. What's my favorite dinosaur? I quite like a Stegosaurus.
Good, solid pick.
Because you can say stegma balls, which is solid. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go for that. Or like, what are they? Diplodocus, the ones with the big like. What is it? The Brontosaurus as well. The guys with like the really tall neck that just eat leaves, like fucking massive tanks. They're just like, I'm not gonna eat you. I'm just gonna eat my fucking leaves. I have a good time eating my leaves. Great, top tier, top tier. Imagine being an absolute unit and being so peaceful. Love it. Also, welcome in, Dorito. Hello. I really like that emote. I'm gonna do an impression of that emote.
It's a great emote. I now want a Clammy emote doing that. I feel like I need to go back to the stream and just take.
I need help. I have no idea how to do animated emotes. So yeah, I need to figure that out. I kind of want like the big one I want is a Sharky. You know, Cat Jam. Big fan of Cat Jam. Great. I prefer Rat Jam. Just saying, I'm part of Team Rat Jam. But I want one of Sharky doing this because he creepy thing. You know that. But yeah, I kind of want that's one. It's an animated emote I want.
Nice.
So yeah, Rat Jam. Yeah, come on. You guys don't even have Rat Jam. What's our challenge you guys have? Oh my God, we're reporting these guys amateurs, bloody amateurs. Yeah. I know, Sharky. I'm sorry. He doesn't like it when people don't have Rat Jam. He's very, very defensive. Damn boy. What? We have bangers though. That's fine.
What is Rat Jam?
You've not seen Rat Jam?
Matt.
It's just a rat.
I don't know
sort
what
of
it is either.
Thank you, Carlo.
I know Cat Jam.
It's just Cat Jam with a rat, and he's really cute. He's really stupid looking.
Aw.
I
I
like things
still
that are
like
stupid
your
looking. I like things that remind me of me.
I still like your emote that Kayla put in chat. I
Your
think
little
it's
bugger.
freaking adorable.
Bunga. I know, I love Bunga. You should really play Bugsnax. Honestly, great game.
Yeah,
One of the
it's
best
it's
games
on my
ever.
list to play for certain.
So good.
I was watching a streamer play it the other day, and it was like, this is so far up my alley. It
Oh.
feels personal, you know.
It's so much fun. Like it's just a good game. Redeems Wedge.
Opening Steam. What's it called? Bugsnax.
Bugsnax.
Yeah, Bunger. It was originally like PS4, PS5 exclusive, but it came to PC about 2 months ago, and they just had a new small DLC, which is really cute. Favorite movie and why? The original Super Mario Bros. From 1989 because it is the greatest film of all time, bar none.
Great,
Solid.
greatest. What?
Oh, I saw
Okay.
the bugger.
No, I'm not really a big film guy. Anything which doesn't take itself too seriously, basically, I'm pretty happy with. Yeah. What about you guys? What was your favorite film? No Rudy ones, Matt. Don't
Look at
say
me.
Rudy's.
Was-
What do you take me for?
I don't know. I have so many that I like.
so I'm gonna
I
catch
don't-
some heat for this,
Oh,
Okay.
and it has a lot of sentimental value to me. But
Morbius. Good choice.
no, it's Morbid time. No, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars. So that was like, it was one of the first movies that I went to see in a theater, and I grew up with my dad, who was a big sci-fi nerd, and so we watched all the old Star Wars, and like just the memories surrounding that movie. I know that I'm viewing it through a lens of nostalgia, and it's not really a good movie, but like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I could sit down and watch a Phantom
Dude,
Menace at any point
your,
in time.
your answer is still better than mine. I said the original Mario Bros. From 1989. Like,
And that is a
It's
cinematic
still
movie.
infinitely better than my answers. So don't worry. Top Gun's pretty good. I haven't seen the new Top Gun thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Topper Gun, I think, is the technical term for it.
Toppest Gun. I don't know.
Yeah, Toppest Gun. There you go.
I think I'm gonna have to go with.
Oh no. Oh no.
Avatar: The Last Airbender was a good movie. I'm sorry, it was. Is it my favorite? Probably not, but it's up there that it was a good movie.
Well, this was a fun stream, guys. We had a good time.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's good. It's definitely, at least a 7 out of 10.
See, I struggle with favorite because there's nothing that like I have that's a favorite that I can go to and I can rewatch as many times and it just never gets old to me. Like there's older movies that I will always really love, and one that just instantly always comes to mind. I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie, but whenever I get asked the question, for some reason it just always comes to my mind, which is the original Ace Ventura, because I freaking love Ace Ventura. Just Jim Carrey was brilliant in it. But like more modern, I'm a huge MCU nerd. Like I freaking just am obsessed with the Marvel movies. So like Infinity War and Endgame
Endgame was so good.
They were like solid movies.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Die Hard, is it a Christmas movie? Of course it's a Christmas movie. So questions, that's not even a question. Literally Wikipedia Christmas movies and you'll see Die Hard as number 1. Just saying, not even a question. Ugh, goodness me. Your favorite is Star Trek 2009? Is that the one where they say May the 4th be with you? That's how just staring at heaven.
Well, this is good, guys. I gotta go watch some grass grow or something.
I don't know if we're getting into the realms of triggering people more than our tier lists now. This is
I think that to answer your question there, Dorito, it is art. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So
Matt, are any of the Marvel films your favorite? You have to put you wow.
I said Infinity War and Endgame. Jeez, you're not listening. God.
Wow. It's cereal or soup and why? Anything in liquid is a soup. So technically, when I'm in the bath, it is a clammy soup. You can buy Clammy Soup at all good retailers as well. Wouldn't recommend drinking it though, but yeah.
We're just tuning you out. Oh, no.
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Kayla's had a genuine reaction to Clammy Soup. Has she purchased some of this before, or is this?
I'm never going to be able to look clam chowder in the same light after this.
I'm actually deadly allergic to shellfish.
Oh,
So I found this out like 4 or 5 years ago. I had like a severe allergic reaction to shellfish. So I was like, huh. Well, maybe the name Clammy is sort of. Maybe I should rethink that. I didn't think that. I didn't rethink it. So yeah, it's like a. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll be allergic to my own bathwater if I'm technically a soup. Damn. I'm gonna just jump in the tub and have a drink right now. Actually.
that's
Yeah, just don't turn the bubbles on again, whatever you do.
Yeah, I won't turn the bubbles on. Yeah, it's a bit warm in there when that happens.
All right.
You mentioned earlier about your.
Stop ignoring your request for. No, sorry, Kayla. Kayla, you're breaking up. I can't. Sorry, I can't. You're breaking up, Kayla. Sorry, what's that?
You mentioned earlier about your community. Has your community got a name?
Yeah, so it kind of just went with the Clammily.
Aww.
Aw.
So I've had a request for Widge. So as you guys know, I like my sock puppets. I have, but there's one exception. Look at this thing. It is gross. It is disgusting. It smells like garbage.
it's
It's slime. It's disgusting. Look at it. It's so cursed. It's so good. What's that? What? You take my option? What? What? She's gone. Sorry about that.
She bounced off the hot tub. Jesus.
yeah, she bounced right off the hot tub.
She doesn't like water. It's actually like it's widge phobic water. So like
okay.
Widges
Yeah, that
pretty
makes
high
sense.
tech. Really high tech. Really high tech.
Where does Widge speak from?
From the soul.
The soul. I have
The soul.
a very difficult question for you, Clammy.
I am not single. I'm sorry.
If
I have a wonderful partner. She was
if you could collaborate with any person, living, dead, streamer, not streamer, everything's open.
Okay.
And you could stream for one stream. Who would it be, and what would you stream together?
I don't really know. That's kind of a tough question. I'm usually up for like streaming with anyone because I just like hanging out and having a good time. But like specifically, I would say like Jim Henson, the guy who made the Muppets, because how cool would it be for like a puppet enthusiast to see like the god of all puppet creation? How sick would that be? Like I don't know. I would just love to just fuck about with
that stream.
stuff
Would be
made.
chaos and glorious. It would, yeah, I can see how.
I would
that
absolutely
would work
love that.
so well.
I would that like owning a Jim Henson puppet or like just like seeing any of the sets which he's created. Like I would just be in my element. That would just be like peak of life right there. Yeah.
Where
That's
did
where I
the,
go. What about you guys? What about you guys? Who would you pick? Don't say Amaranth again, Matt.
It's
Didn't know that.
so mine would be Sun Tzu, and we'd play StarCraft 2. That way, because I know I could wipe the board with him. That way I could say that I beat the world's greatest general.
I was going to say, I think you'd have a bit of advantage with a guy who, was alive when computers weren't really a thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Hey, I'm taking every advantage I can get. I've read The Art of War.
Yeah, but how embarrassing would it be if he just like kicks your ass?
Then I could say that I got beaten in a battle by Sun Tzu. It's a win-win proposition.
It is.
You can't lose.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Yeah, that's a good answer.
I think I would like to have a serious mental health conversation on stream with both Robin Williams and Chester Benningfield, the lead singer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robin Williams was the guy was great. I adored him growing up. I was really really moved by like what happened with him. It really affected me. And usually like when I'm not really a big guy when it comes to like celebrity culture, so it usually just goes over my head. But Robin Williams just really sort of like resonated with me. Like, Chester Benningfield was all just so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hosted? Yo.
Yeah.
I should probably.
Yeah.
do. well.
I
thank
think
you,
that
guys.
would be interesting to talk to two people who brought so much joy and helped people through so much stuff, and then talk about their own mental health stuff. And I feel like it'd be really relatable, and I feel like there'd be a lot of growth and stuff that would happen from that. So I think it would be a wonderful stream.
It's quite a difficult one, right? Because you think about someone like Robin Williams, who's like just the epitome of happiness, like huge joy, and then thinking like behind the scenes going through such a struggle, it makes it like, I don't know, it kind of like makes it relatable, because I feel a lot of people are going through a similar thing. You sort of like almost put on a mask when you're out in public. There's sort of there's definitely a lot more like, I don't know, awareness when it comes to like mental issues and people who are like mentally divergent. But there's still that sort of thing where you just have to sort of like soldier on. I feel like, especially like specifically like for men, I think there's like a lot more pressure for men to do that. And just like having someone to relate a struggle which you go through yourself to someone like that really sort of like, I don't know, for me, it really spoke to me quite a lot. It was like, it was really a big one. Chester Benningfield, like just taking down the whole stream to a low level there. But Chester Benningfield, again, same thing. It's like so freaking, so tragic. You like, especially like someone I listened to like as a teenager a lot, an awful lot. So we're, like my hometown is a place called Bridgend, and it is known as the suicide capital of the world because it's got the highest suicide rate in the UK. It was famous because when I was growing up, there was 1 month where I think 25 kids killed themselves. It made worldwide news. So it's like that sort of like topic is really, really a sensitive one. And it's one of those things where you don't have to go through alone. Remember, if you are struggling, reach out and talk. It can, even if you think like times are its darkest, there's always someone there to listen to. People are there to help. Don't be afraid to seek it.
Yeah,
that's all I'd say. Kind of a big topic for me. So yeah.
Yeah, it's all about raising awareness. It's, you know, it's okay to not be okay, and you said it right, Clammy. Like it's reaching out if you need help, because people are there. So yeah,
it is a really difficult time. It can be for a lot of people. Like it, and it happens. Like everyone goes through like those low points, but sometimes like for some people it can be just even worse. Just talk about it, reach out. You can be helped. I promise. You are cared about. You are loved. Everyone is important.
Yeah. Love that. So I was going to ask earlier, where did just sorry to move on from things.
It's okay.
But the puppets, where has that always been like a love for you? Like, has that just been something that you've always?
I'm just a weird guy, dude.
It's not weird. I love it, and it's just.
I'm just a weird guy. I just like them. I think puppets are great. I'm like, hey, look, there's a puppet. Nah, that's a stupid thing. But the guy who's using them is a real dunce. And turns out he is. And yeah, I just really like them. Yeah, I just have fun with them. Yeah. It's just something which I like.
Oh, amazing.
So I just use them on stream. And in real life, I went to a restaurant a few months ago. My friend came to visit from London and brought him to a restaurant. I snuck him into my pocket and made him read the menu, and he just wanted to leave. So he asked me never to do that again, but probably will. Yeah.
That's amazing. If I ever saw somebody just with a puppet out in public, I'd be like, that's a person I want to hang out with.
Get this guy out of my restaurant. I'll have a beer with him. Get him out of my restaurant. No, Kayla, no.
Kayla is hunting all of the.
Kayla's just like, we don't need any of these people. We just want the puppets. That's it.
Just replace us all with puppets. The rest of the show is just going to be Clammy and puppets. So I assume, your puppets, I assume, are channel point redeems. Have you got a channel point redeem that is your favorite? Is there, and it doesn't have to be puppet, just whatever your favorite channel point redeem is.
It's gotta be this guy. Look at him. He's just he's so cute.
He's very cute.
He's very cute.
He's really awesome. He's a good boy as well.
I love the eyes being different.
I know.
That's probably the part that gets it.
He's a good boy. He's definitely my favorite. Yeah. I don't.
How many puppets do you have in total for your stream redeems?
I don't have that many actually. I think I've got like 7.
I feel like that's 7 or 8 more than the normal person.
Yeah, it's above average. Yeah, okay.
It's about average.
Yeah.
The 3 runners, right? The big and the 2 little ones.
Yeah. I've also got the fancy hat as well, which that's me. This thing is secret power. Secret power on a lot.
Super powered hat.
Yeah. But yeah, one down, something like that. Yeah, I just enjoy it. Just silly.
Cool.
As I said, like when I'm streaming as well, like I sort of like I do play like quite intense games, but when I really enjoy just chatting while I'm doing it. So a lot of the time I'm not really focusing on the game. I'm focusing on my chat more. The amount of times I die just because I'm not focusing on the game is just way too high. For me, I really like other streamers who have more interaction with chat than they do on the game itself. That's just what I prefer. Do you have a fancy hat for Clammy? Yeah. Just it doesn't work very well. There you go. My head is a bit too robust. Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong way. There we go.
Does it give you extra power?
Sure.
The power just sitting extremely still. That's it.
That's it.
The power of slightly better posture.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you've wanted to do on stream but haven't? Whether it could be that you've just not been able to figure out how to implement it, or it might be something that financially just isn't possible, but just something you've always wanted to do for your community or do on stream and kind of showcase to your Clammy.
Last year I did a 24-hour stream, which was a lot of fun. This was sort of like just before I started getting really quite unwell with the whole sleepy stuff. I had a great time with it. I pretty much danced for 8 hours straight and just tried to platinum as many games as I could in 24 hours. I'd like to do more stuff like that. I'd rather do sort of like longer streams or even just stream more. But sometimes it's one of those things that I try to remain positive about like the stuff which I've got going on, but realistically, sometimes I'm not going to be well enough to stream. I just wish I sort of like I could do a bit more, but or stream a lot more. My streams, I used to just stream like maybe like 100 hours a month, and over the last 6 or 7 months, because the illness has got a little bit worse, it's more like 10 hours a month. So I really don't stream that much anymore, which is a shame. So yeah, I would just like to stream more.
Yeah, but I guess in the same sense, and you can't push yourself, and I think that's a big thing to say to chat and communities as well, that you need to look after yourself, and streaming is fun and we like hanging out with our communities, and it makes our days to do that, but at the end of the day we need to make sure that we're well and healthy, because it's
it's something I'm open and honest about, and that's going back to like one of your questions of what I'd advise other people to do is don't push yourself. Like if you don't feel like streaming one day, don't do it. Like burnout is a serious thing. It's something which like does not need to be underestimated. It's a really, really serious thing. Like, don't burn yourself out. You're streaming for fun. You're streaming to make friends. You're streaming to just enjoy yourself. Whatever the reasons is you do it, you don't want to burn yourself out. Just enjoy. Just take your time, enjoy it. If you don't feel like streaming one day, don't. You're in control of yourself. Like, if you push yourself to do it more and more and more, you'll end up making yourself more and more burnt out, and you might even end up not enjoying it and ashamed to put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
Taking breaks is incredibly important.
Absolutely. Like it's something which is like I found like really difficult, because as much as I'm not a sweat lord, I am a try hard. I try hard in everything I do, and just having to take a step back and be like, realistically, I can't stream for as much as I want. I can't do as much as I want now. It's quite a difficult one for me, but it's something which sort of like you just have to accept. I'm a firm believer in the power of positive thinking, but sometimes you also have to be realistic. As much as I'd love to stream more, as much as I'd love to do more things, realistically I can't. And I'm just going to play with the cards which I've got and just enjoy myself.
But there's positivity in not doing it as well. If we say, I'm not going to stream today, we will naturally look at the negatives, like, my community's there waiting for me, or whatever it might be, that we're going to bring up a load of reasons in our head to why it's negative. But actually the positive of taking time off in terms of your mental health and your, recovery and being able to then come back and produce better content. It's how you focus, right? It's how you look at what it's going to do. And if you focus on the negatives, you're going to see the negatives, so you focus on the positives.
People want to see you have fun. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. No, you're good. That's I think we're probably going to make, like, your community cares about you. They don't want you to be, I think that's something that especially or streamers in general forget about. Like, your community wants you to be in a good space whenever you're streaming. Like, they're going to understand. They're not going to be like, where's my content, Mr. Creator? They're going to be like, okay, if you're feeling really bad, then, take a day off. Like it's not that big of a deal.
I'm always like, honestly, I don't have a schedule, just because like I know I won't be able to commit to it. And if you feel like you are starting to struggle to keep to your schedule, maybe sort of like take a step back, remove your schedule almost, and just start afresh. Just start afresh and just do what you want. Like as I said, you don't want to burn yourself out. It's the worst thing you can do. How do I deal with post-stream mental exhaustion? Does streaming impact my mental health in other ways? If so, how do you deal with it? Kind of an interesting one. So for me, streaming is actually the thing which I do as a mental health relief. When I'm not streaming, I want to be streaming. I love it. I'm actually addicted to Twitch. If I'm not streaming as well, I'm usually watching people on Twitch. So I just freaking love it. Like, for me, it's not about mental exhaustion. For me, it's physical exhaustion, because of like the health conditions which I mentioned. So it's just one of those things that, like, you can only do so much. I'm pretty sure every single one of us could stream like 10 hours a day, and we'd probably still feel at the end of it, oh shit, I wish I'd streamed more. It's just kind of like a human condition. You always wish you could do more, but just use the tools what you got. Just try your best. If you try your best in everything you do, you can't really go wrong. And sometimes taking a step back is a part of doing your best. Just taking time, just chilling out. Team hydrate.
Team hydrate. And no cursing.
And no cursing, Kayla.
Oh no.
Well, mother.
Bottoms. Are we counting bottoms as a curse?
No.
Good.
No, I wouldn't. Just like stupid.
Stupid?
Yeah.
Wow! Oh my gosh. Goodness me.
Be surprised. I teach 11-year-olds, and they're come still straight out of elementary school. So I'll be like, oh my gosh, like this, marker is stupid. And they're like, and I'm like, listen. Let's get one thing straight.
She said I swear! Oh my goodness! All right, Kayla. So this is Witch. Kayla's been asking for this quote. I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna give her what she wants. So this, as I said, is Witch. The best part of Witch is she doesn't speak. She's gross. She's disgusting. She looks like, I don't really know what she looks like. What do you guys think she looks like? Awful. True. So, but she does look like a clam. I don't know. She's kind of. But with the power of science and the power of magic, she also can don the magic hat, and she says really weird things. You don't need to speak to me. You can speak to them now.
Feed me Gorbans. I want to eat Gorbans. I want to eat Gorbans.
So, back to the conversation.
The power of the hat didn't quite have the same effect.
It's not. It's okay.
It's the bouncing off the hot tub that gets me.
It also makes a really satisfying ding. Like it's just like, ding. It's like, yes. The power of the anti-widge water works every time. Great, good tech. Yeah. So, I missed something. Let's get one thing straight. I am not. What are you not?
Straight.
Gotcha. I'm there now.
What you were putting down.
Nice.
What are 3 words that you would use to describe your channel if you had to pick only 3?
Ooh.
The bald puppet stunts.
Bald puppets dance?
Stunts.
Oh,
D-U-N-C-E.
done. Oh, I thought you meant dance. Like,
I
oh,
can
okay.
dance. Dance a little bit. I am learning. I'm learning to communicate through interpretive dance. I'm not quite there yet. I'm just sort of like at a basic communication level. But I feel like I'd be able to take it to the boardroom in maybe a month or 2.
Damn it! We should have did the showcase there. We could have showcased just in dance.
Oh, that's amazing.
No.
Interpretive dance stream. We can do that. We can only communicate through interpretive dance.
All right.
Not me wishing that I could make that a redeem right now on the channel. Like, can I do that real quick?
No. Someone put Cuddle in the basement.
Oh.
Well, she does play World of Warcraft, so she'd be right at home there, right?
Well, I have not. I have not played World of Warcraft since before Pandaland came out. It's been a minute.
You just got roasted by the RuneScape player. Ooh,
that's
goodness me!
Oh,
Ooh, what a sting.
I gotta go. You go get some ice. It's okay. I'm fine.
Feisty.
So you mentioned, so you had the 24-hour one a little while ago, but have you got...
This is a long while. This is like last July, and
Yeah.
it was such a fantastic experience. I loved it so much. We raised
you have any-
$6,800 for a mental health charity. It was amazing.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a really good
Over
time.
24, like the 24 hours was some overflow to that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an amazing thing either way, but that's...
Yeah, it was 24 hours. It was really good. There's one of my favorite clips. Somebody donated like $500 to the charity, and I almost broke down crying because I was just overwhelmed. It was such a good time. Loved it. It was for can't even think of the name. Oh, memory. By the way, great charity. If you can read minds, it's that one. Go check them out. It's called Heart Support. Heart Support. It's a really good charity. It's sort of like They talk about mental health issues. They help people like with addiction as well, and stuff like that. That type of thing hasn't affected me. I'm too nerdy. I've never even smoked a cigarette. My mother would not approve, so I've never even tried a cigarette. Stay away from drugs, kids, and stay in school. Eat your vegetables. It was just a really good charity. They talked about being open and honest and just giving people help. It was just a charity that run on just donations. So went for those.
That's amazing. Amazing.
And like, it was just such a good time. You get some aloe vera. I think we need it. Kayla. Although, have you guys ever drunk aloe vera? Like, I can't decide whether I like it or not. It's just weird. Have you ever tried it? Like an aloe vera drink?
I do not like it. It's a texture issue.
I don't think I like it.
Yeah.
But I keep drinking it. I'm like, I don't like this. Why am I buying more? I still don't like this. I kind of want more of it, though. I don't know. It's very strange.
I thought you put it on sunburn.
Yeah, I didn't.
You can drink it. Yeah.
Yeah, they make the drinks.
Yeah.
And I tried it one day, and I was like, no, not for me.
Yeah, it's really odd. Really odd. Yeah.
Seems like
I feel
a
like I
weird
need to
thing
try
to
it
drink.
now.
Yeah. I'm just
you
going to
should
stick
try it
to
at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do anything at least once.
Oh.
That's what we say at work.
It's for inside burns, yeah. You can apply it to outside burns, but it's for inside ouchies.
Oh. Wait. Okay. I think I don't know if I get the joke, but that's okay. It's fine. I feel like Ashton Kutcher is about to come out and say I'm being punked.
It's a real thing. You can look it up.
Yeah. You want people to meet Regina? I don't know.
Kayla's
Kayla's just like memorized all of my channel redeems. Let me tell you guys, like the Regina is single, so I mean, if that's all you need to know. Hello, boys.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have time to do my makeup. I've got a bit of a peach fuzz at the moment. Oh, sorry about that. Oh gosh. So how are we doing? What are we talking about? Matt, you're looking very sexy as always. Seen your stream before.
Thank you, Regina. It's good to have you. Thanks for jumping on the stream with us.
You're welcome, babe.
Lesby. Suddenly I'm straight.
So, just if someone's coming, I've been told when I'm wearing this wig. Someone's like, my parents just walked in, and I tabbed over to porn because it was easier to explain. Which I think is fair.
Regina, how often do you come out on Clammy's stream? Don't know if I worded that appropriately, but let's go with it.
Well, whenever there's a hunk in my stream, maybe I make a little appearance, Matt. You being one of them. Very single, Matt. Very single. Haven't seen you in my DMs for a while, Matt.
Yeah, I know. It got a bit too spicy. I needed to cool off a bit.
Well, I am a very strong, independent woman with strong sexual urges, Matthew. And if you're not going to satisfy them, I will find someone who does it. Enough of that. Okay, so next, moving on from Gugino.
Thanks, Kayla. Thanks for.
Thank you, Kayla. It's usually Bruce Man. True. Yeah, it's true. True.
I was expecting a puppet, and then when your head went down, I was like,
Yeah.
What's gonna come? What is rising out of the camera? What's?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are we about
Interesting
to get?
So I did a Valentine's Day stream where I was playing Smash Bros. As Gregina, and I went out and bought a bustier, and she's a large-breasted one. 40F was my size, so it turns out I'm quite big in the personality region. So yeah, good for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, that was a particular low point in my life. It was good fun. Let me tell you as well. Like I put 2 like honeydew melons in my chest. Boobs are heavy. How do women have big boobs? My back was hurting for days afterwards. I was like, oh my god. I respect breasts so much more. Shout out to breasts.
Shout out to breasts.
So Lesby, I added the link in the chat. Apparently, you can in fact drink it, and it is for inside issues. So I think it was all correct. And there you go. There's the WebMD link. So
Here we go.
we're not saying weird, crazy things.
It's quite nice, but it's also like horrible. I don't know how to describe it. It's I can't describe the drink at all. Just I don't know. Yeah, it's odd.
For science.
Yeah, I never.
It has to be experienced.
It's not too expensive either. I think it's like you can get them for like £1 a bottle over here. So yeah, I don't know what that is in freedom currency. I think it's like $1.50 or something. Nah.
I don't know. But yeah, so it's the way you described it kind of makes me remember like the time I tried to train myself not to like soda by using bubbly, which is like carbonated water, but it tastes horrible. So it feels like soda because it's carbonated, but then it tastes like a smack in the face. And so I was just like, ooh, soda tastes like shit.
Sparkling water is a scam. Oh my god, that stuff is disgusting. I cannot stand it. Oh, I've
feeling really called out right now.
I bought water a couple of times. It's accidentally been sparkling water, and I've just like so angry and disgusted. It's like straight in the garbage and pure rage. Filth water. You're a hipster. You're going to tell me you only drink sparkling water. Continue.
No, I don't only drink sparkling water. I also drink micro-brewed craft beer.
Of course. Well, of course.
And
you make the most of this now, because when you get rid of the mun, that's going to go. That's going to disappear.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. To be fair, I do like a good I do like a good craft brew. We're from in like South Wales. I'm from Wales, a shitty little country next to England. You might know as England's bitch. There's loads of like craft breweries around by us. So it's really good.
Nice.
They sell it at Walmart. Oh,
Game's quite the catch.
yeah.
You reckon, Jay Pavis? I think Jay Pavis is the only person who's ever said that. So good for them.
Quite.
She is very single. Very single. So yeah.
I can't imagine why. She's a lovely lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right, Matt. Yeah, she is.
So
she seemed very keen with you. So.
Clammy, what is a video game world that you would love to live in? However, if you lived there, you'd have to be the villain. You couldn't be the hero. You'd have to be the villain.
Let me just Google super sexy hunk villain. Balan Wonderworld. Greatest game of all time. No, it's not. That guy is fucking creepy. But he's tall and flies around, so let's go for him. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game. Don't.
I'm not.
I don't even think I've ever heard of it.
You've never heard of Balan Wonderworld? It was made by Square Enix, came out about a year ago. Sort of the worst game in modern times, for a good reason. And it was so bad, the person who made it got fired from Square Enix. And it's on the new PlayStation Plus, so if you're really bored and like, what's the worst game I could ever play? Give it a go.
I don't know.
Don't play it as a platforming game though. It's a dancing simulation game. So it's a DDR. If you dance along, you'll have a much better time. It's a workout sim. You can't go back to Kayla's favorite game is Balan. She's like, yes, my favorite game. She loves it. I made her play that as well.
Have you ever played Kyle Simulator? Because I feel like that might be a worse
Kyle
game.
Simulator? Do you
Yeah,
just like
I'm not kidding.
Slam Monster Energy and shout at your stepmom while punching drywall?
not the shouting part, but the rest of it, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and there's cars and you know, big semis, and yeah, it's like a whole thing. Kyle Simulator.
Kyle Simulator. Wow. Okay. That sounds really bad.
It is.
That sounds like
one of the worst rated games on Steam.
Nice. Okay.
I feel like next to
What about
fucking
baseball?
simulators, I feel like we need to go to a shower with your dad simulator. That's a special one.
Shower with your dad?
Hard pass.
It is actually a thing. Go to Steam.
Did
and
I
search for
hear
it.
that right?
Yeah.
Does it have to be my dad? Because I feel like your dad, Matt, is going to be quite attractive. Looking at the gene pool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go with that one. Bee Simulator, that was shit. That was one of the first games I ever played on stream. You play as a bee, you fly around, do bee stuff. Awful. Don't play that one.
Not enjoy the bee stuff.
No. I like bees. I've never really thought, I wonder what my life would be like if I were a bee. Still.
It's not your calling in life.
No.
What does are you? So when you play a game, do you? Because so you like your trophy hunting, you like your platinums. How much? What does a game have to do to you for you to say the platinum isn't worth it? Like Bee Simulator, I'm assuming you didn't platinum.
You did.
You did.
Shit game. Don't
It
completely.
takes a lot. I also platinum Battle Wonderworld as well, and that was 50 hours of my life down the toilet. But yeah, I'll just play anything. I just like games, even if it's crap. I'll go for all the trophies. But if it's like if something glitches out, sometimes I'm like, nah, go away. But
Yeah.
most
Like
of
I
the
wanna-
time, anything really, anything and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty easy when it comes to gaming.
Me looking to see if Kyle Simulator has achievements.
It's
Actually, wait, where is it? Oh no.
Is it? I'm going to my Steam store. Having a look. Kyle Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
It's a
God.
thing, I promise.
79p.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to check the official ClammyGames coffers if we've got that sort of budget. I'm not sure if we do. Look.
Welcome to Kyle Simulator, where you can experience a realistic simulation of an everyday Kyle. Your goals are defined, mutant energy and walls. You know what to do.
Yeah. So you run around getting the energy
Kyle.
drinks, and then you wreck cars.
Just punch things.
I was pretty close. I mean, that seems like the life of a Kyle, right? I'm down for this.
You were very weirdly close.
Well, I assumed
Impressively
you'd be on the
close.
Kyle meme. I mean, like, everyone knew a Kyle growing
Yeah.
up, apparently, who did that, which
Yeah.
was true in my case. I knew like 3. Yeah, thanks, Mom. I hate it. I agree with you.
He already.
I did.
and if you didn't know a Kyle growing up, that's because you were the Kyle.
Yeah.
Ooh, probably. Back.
It's,
Great
it's,
snack.
it's like the sort of thing where like every group has one, and if you think that your group didn't have the one, you
Yep.
were probably that person.
Yep.
Yeah. Big Kyle energy.
I'm just looking at the reviews on Kyle Simulator. After being born with the name Nick, I am finally able to live my dream as a Kyle, who I really am. You play as Kyle and drive a car, 10 out of 10. But if they added multiplayer levels and enemies such as non-Kyles or something, it would be 11 out of 10.
Oh my god. What would be
Super
funny is
Chad
if
was still
they.
have it. Absolute Chad. If you were born a Kyle, you're literally automatically like just alpha male. You just have so much excess testosterone. It's crazy.
I love how someone has actually given it a thumbs down. Has 0.2 hours on record, and their review is 15 seconds of fun. There's not really anything else to do after that. It's like, what? It's 70.
What were you expecting, dude?
What were you?
Like, I mean, were you expecting a AAA game from Kyle Simulator?
What would be
Okay.
fun is if they had like a hidden map or something, kind of like where it was, oh god, maybe 5-6 years ago, where they were talking about all the people invading Area 51, and the
Oh.
Kyles were going to be a part of the army, like all the internet's Kyles were going to come and storm it, along with like the Karens, and it had like all the memes of these people, and people were making memes about it. If they had that as like a hidden level, that'd be good.
Was
We
that the
could
one
like
with the...
do like a war simulator of all the
But-
Kyles.
Was that the event with the like it was on the news and a guy Naruto ran through?
Yeah, they were playing on
yeah,
Naruto
yeah.
running. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a weird time. It was such a weird
It really
internet
was.
time. Goodness me.
Simpler
dear.
times.
They really
Or
was.
simpler times, yeah. Did anything actually come of that? Because that was like they made an event for it like last year, did they? Because Area 51 were like we're just gonna like gun you down. So secret government base, go away, don't be here. So I think that probably deterred people.
The memes were great, but the follow through was not.
Yeah,
A few dozen people showed up, and
I'm kind of thankful there was no follow through, to be honest. I mean, yeah. It's also in the middle of the desert, so you can't really, find a Holiday Inn or something to stay at because
it's just inconvenient protesting.
Yeah.
It's just there's better things, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we know you're we know you're on Twitch. Where else can people find you? You have your Discord, but are you on social medias and are you on YouTube as well, or?
I'm really bad when it comes to social media. It's like I have a small YouTube channel, but it's as neglected as my poor Xbox 360. So not really. I post on Twitter a bit, but I don't really post much about like going live and stuff. I mostly just like post about some achievements I like and just I don't just social media. I'm sucky at. I'm really rubbish. I have Discord as well. I do like Discord a little bit, but I'm not super active on them. Mostly you'll find me on Twitch. I just hang out in people's streams a lot.
Yeah.
Just flip from stream to stream, seeing how people are, and just chatting. I'm one of those long-term serial lurkers. Who's in the shadows? That's me. So yeah.
We love it. We love some shadow lurking.
Yep. Lurks are love.
Lurks are love.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I think like Twitter is probably like the one which I use the most. But I just hang out on Twitch. Like I'm one of those guys. Like if there's someone I like who appears on my Twitch channel and is like chatting with me regularly, I'll just follow them and just start doing the same for them. And or if I like see someone in somebody's chat which I really like the look of and I notice they stream, I'll just follow them and just hang out with them. I'm just one of those sorts of guys who just likes being with people. But what I don't like the whole follow for follow, support for support thing. I talked to you about this earlier, Cuddlefish. Hello. You just followed me. Hello. But like, I don't do that. I only like sort of like I'll hang out with people who I actually just genuinely enjoy. That's another thing which I would say if you are a new streamer, don't do the whole follow for follow thing. Be very careful of that. It's not good
don't
for
do
you.
that.
It's just the follow number is very, very hollow. It doesn't actually represent anything. You can see people with like 15,000, 16,000 followers and 2 people in their streams. It doesn't actually. Don't worry too much about that. Just have fun. After 50 followers, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you got. So if you got an affiliate, that's so you.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah. So that's what I would say.
Nice. What's been?
What about you guys? What's your favorite parts of streaming, guys? You tell me. What do you like? I've talked about myself a lot. Let's start with you, Evans. I have not really spoken to you much before. So what's your jam?
Definitely meeting people, hanging out, playing games with people. So I like the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
Especially with
you play?
I play Souls-like games, so Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and then anything that fits within that genre is the only thing that I play on Twitch. Because those are games that I just.
Have you played Sekiro?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's one which I'm really interested in. It looks really good.
It's a good game. It's different than everything else that FromSoft has released recently. So it's not as RPG-ish. One of the things that I like about the Dark Souls games is how you can craft your own character, and with Sekiro it's very linear. You have to play it a certain way. But those are good. But I like interacting with people is definitely my favorite part of streaming.
So going on to that, one of the things which I've been like a little bit worried about the Soulsborne streaming is the community is notoriously toxic. Like you hear a lot of people like worry about the community, like people like try to command everything you do. You don't do. You're 1 pixel off. What are you doing, streamer? You're terrible. Oh, grrr. It's kind of worrying. How do you handle that? Do you get much of that when you stream, or are you just too good for that?
Well,
never
no,
make any mistakes.
I've liberal use of the ban hammer. If somebody comes in and they're like, "Why are you doing this?" or "What are you doing here?" they just instantly see you later.
Yeah,
that's not because my thing is the community is very toxic, right? There is a large toxic element to the Soulsborne community, And one reason that I wanted to do Soulsborne games is because, like, I think they're games that everybody should play, and they're not really all that hard. And so, like, be a positive space within that community. And don't get me wrong, there are really good parts of the community. You know, use whatever build you want, play goofy, it doesn't matter as long as you're having fun, right? And so, you know, but whenever I do get somebody that's like super elitist and you've got to use this super optimized build and stuff like that, they're gone. See you later.
I'm pretty pleased you said that. That like covers two things which I want to raise. The first one is, like, everyone has their own things which they're comfortable with on stream. If you are not comfortable with it, you are the sort of the commander of your own ship. You get to run the show. You are who's in charge. If somebody steps over your lines, steps over your boundaries, don't be afraid to ban them, because those people aren't worth having in your community. And that's a really good thing. I'm really pleased to hear you say that. Like, if somebody just goes too far, I'm really pleased to hear you say that. Don't be afraid to do that, because they might be another person frequenting your streams or whatever, but like, if they are being toxic, it's not something that you want to have in the long term, and they're not going to be good for you. Just don't be afraid to cut toxic people out of your life. And the other one is talking about the communities. Like, some games, for me, I get a little bit worried about joining certain games or starting certain games with like poor, notorious communities. But there are good and bad parts of all communities. It's just games are what you make of them. It's just, you are sort of like a reflection of the people you hang out with. So
yep.
Yeah, it's good. I'm really pleased to hear you say that. That's good. What about you, Cuttlefish? What are you? What do you do?
Streaming or gaming?
Yeah, both.
As a gamer, I really like story-driven games. I play games based off of my emotions that I'm feeling at that time. So if I want to escape reality, I want something story-based. I want to be taken away from reality. But I find that those don't stream well. So like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, The Witcher, because when I play a game, the world around me doesn't exist. I'm just this. So I don't stream well with that because I'm trying to pay attention to the story and really get into it. When I'm like super stressed out and I feel like I don't have a sense of control in my life, then I really like management games, because I can manage a game like it's nobody's business. So I really like Prison Architect, things like that, where I can set stuff up to run like that. I also have a creative streak. I used to be a photographer when I was younger, and a bunch of other stuff. So sometimes I like Sims building games. I like Sims building challenges. I feel like that's satisfies that. Streaming wise, I play a lot of horror games, because on stream, my channel is devoted to what I call being an acceptance streamer. So it kind of blends with my philosophy for teaching, in that I find there are a lot of people who don't feel like they belong. There's a lot of people that don't feel like they have a home, or that they're accepted in general communities, or just that they've had a shit hand in life and they need like hope because they feel like they have none. So my channel is dedicated to those people, and I accept people. I give unconditional love in the same way I do my students. That I don't have to know who you are. I don't have to have like your life story written on a sheet of paper. I don't have to have really long, lengthy conversations with you to love you as a human, and to love who you are, and to love what you bring to the room that you exist in. So that's kind of my thing there. And I play horror games on stream because it allows me a safe and controlled environment to tackle fears and trauma, because horror games have a lot of elements and themes deeply rooted in traumatic events. So in a game, it's a safe way to do that, that's controlled, because I'm not actually going to get hurt in any way. And we talk about it and we kind of break it apart, and we dive into why it sucks and why it's hard, but why it's okay and why we're going to be okay. So it can give the hope to other people.
So what's been like your most involved horror game? What's one which you've played which you're like, oh, this really got to me? What's the biggest one for that, would you say?
Outlast and Outlast 2. First of all, Outlast 2, I firmly believe that it should not be streamed. And honestly, I feel like it's a game that probably shouldn't have been made, because I feel like it's not scary. It's more, it was more shock value. It was more, how far can we push it? Let's not make it scary anymore. Let's make it traumatic. And I felt like that was too much. But Outlast 1, I feel like teetered on that line and like pulled some really intense themes without having to push it too far. But when you have like very intense SA scenes like you do in Outlast 2, like there's no need for that. Like that didn't need to happen. Like SA didn't need to be a plot point for your game. Like that's not okay. So I feel like
it's kind of a difficult one, isn't it? Because like I don't know, I actually don't particularly like horror too much for mostly that reason. Like some of the stuff which they cover, I'm playing video games to have fun. Some of these topics are just a little bit too deep for me, and it's like, I don't know, it gets a little bit too real. So Outlast and Outlast 2 do not appeal to me whatsoever, so I can completely understand that.
Well, that's like the most extreme examples. But then there's been ones that have, you know, like there's the Summer of 58 or whatever. You know, that you can talk about. Like it's not as bad, and the horror, it's just a lot of jump scares, but you can tackle like the topics and the themes of the game. And pull them apart and kind of investigate, why is this scary? Why is this something that people, you know, find uncomfortable, and why it's going to be okay and you're going to be fine. It's that kind of like dichotomy, and it's a safe environment because it's not real. But having that in the back of your mind, you know, allows you to do that. Plus, I get scared really easily, so it's really entertaining to see me scream. So like Phasmo and stuff like that is just, it's more entertainment.
I've played a bit of Phasmo. Phasmo's quite fun. I'm kind of new to the horror genre. I'm going to be playing one of this summer. It's on PlayStation Essentials. It's called Man of Medan. I don't know if you ever heard of that one. I think that one's pretty good.
I have. It's very story based. They're not really heavy in action or anything, but yeah, they're good.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I want to try something a bit different. I don't know if you've ever played any of the Telltale games, but those are really quite fun to stream. I would recommend those to you if you're looking for more story-driven games.
So like the Walking Dead ones, and
the Walking Dead ones are the best one.
Yeah, I played season 1 of the Walking Dead ones.
Season 1 is the best one. It's so moving. There's one of the characters called Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee, freaking love that game.
I remember it being so good. Like I played it years ago, and I stopped, and it's been like on my list to go back to because I really enjoyed them. I tried the Batman Telltale game. That was okay.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, again, not one that I finished. I feel like with Telltale games, like I get really into them and really enjoy them. I'll put them down to go to something else, and I just won't go back.
If you, I know you're probably not looking for recommendations of Cuttlefish, but if you want to play something which is good for a stream, which I find, which is like, it's a good story and you can interact with people. It's called I can't even think what it's called. It's one of my favorite games. Wolf Among Us. So it's made by Telltale Games. It's quite an old one. There's a sequel that's been announced that's coming out next year. And it follows it's like a graphic novel, based on a graphic novel about animated characters in like a very dark world. Very, very good game. Quite nice to stream with as well. So, like you get plenty of time to interact with people. I'd really recommend you give that one a go. It sounds like something which you'd enjoy. So it's got like a bit of a thrilly horror sort of backside to it with good storytelling. Sounds like something which you might enjoy doing. I'd recommend you give that one a go.
Yeah, that's really cool. I hadn't actually heard of it. I think I've heard of it, but I'd never seen anything about it, and I'm just on the Steam page at the moment. It does look really, really cool.
I enjoyed that game so much. I platinumed it on PS4, PS Vita, PS3. Great game. I could play it over and over again and watch it multiple times. I'm really excited for the sequel as well. Kayla, I agree. We can definitely play some Phasmo. I'd be down for that. I'm useless at Phasmo maps. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I played it twice.
I am as well. I play Phasmo with Kayla, and Kayla's freaking level 500,000,000, and then there's levels.
Yeah.
I don't know who's hunting the ghost. Like, apparently we're hunting the ghost, but no, I seem to just die. I'm like, Ghost, are you there? Oh, I'm being strangled. You were there. Good.
It's an answer to the question.
Yeah, I mean, you answered my question. You could have been a bit more polite about it. I could have bought me dinner before you started strangling me there, Josh. But yeah. So let's go to you, Matt. I've hung out with your streams quite a lot. Why don't you talk about yourself for a bit?
I don't know. I could follow Cuddle. That was such a good answer. Like,
I'm sorry.
That Cuddle go last next time. Jeez. But like, I'm quite similar to Evans, really. And I think it's probably a similar story with everyone, that it is very community driven. Like I've always said that I chose Twitch over YouTube because I wanted to hang out with people. I started streaming with a really good friend of mine who goes by Tinky. And for me, it was a nice reason to play games with him. So Tinky used to live in the same village as me. He moved, so I'm in England, he moved up to Scotland, and so we've been separated as friends. So it was a nice opportunity to play games together, but also take that to a wider audience as well. So it was kind of to be able to to build an amazing friendship that we have, but also, build a community on the side of it as well, which was really nice. And then just being a goof and being an idiot playing games along the side as well. So yeah, it's very community driven for me, very building friendships, which again, Evans and you, Clammy, have kind of pointed and alluded to as well. It's that I think it's just a massive and a huge thing for Twitch, and people who I've found and met.
It's my favorite thing about it,
Yeah.
I'm 100% on board with you as well. It's why I chose Twitch over YouTube.
Yeah,
because
I've met some just amazing people, just people that I would never have met if I never started, right? And they're from all over the world. Just there's some people, Kayla is a lot closer geographically, but then there's people over in America and Canada that I just would never have known existed if I never came on Twitch, which is insane, right? Exactly. Which is just, it blows my mind that if I never started it, then I would never have known these people. So yeah,
that's fair. So when it comes to Twitch, what are you guys overall? Do you have an overall goal or something that you want to achieve? Do you have time on Twitch? Do you think if you achieve that, that'll be it for you, or do you think it's just another milestone? Is there anything that you're specifically going for?
No, I do it because I like it.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah, same as me. I have no. You'll never find me doing the whole push for partner thing. It's not something that interests me.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. My aim is just to have fun and just make friends and just mess around while collecting drippies. I mean, that's just what I enjoy doing. It's one of those things. I don't. They're meant to be asking me questions. Wait, is that right? No, I'm a control freak. I need to ask you guys things. I need to know more things. I just like getting to know people. That's why I'm here. You guys I want to get to know you too. I don't think it's fair that I get to talk about myself. I want you guys to talk about yourselves too. So I showcase. What do you mean? What do you mean, Kayla?
Well, this is showcasing Clammy. It's showcasing Clammy's curiosity, and any question that you ask us, obviously, it's reversed back to you as well. So
yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, that's hacking, by the way.
But I think goals. I always advice that I always give people is just turn every statistic off, because as soon as you and always think back to why you started, right? Again, for me, I started because I just wanted to play games with a really close friend of mine. If anyone wanted to come along and chat in chat and vibe, then awesome. But the goal was just to hang out and have fun, and if anyone wanted to join in with that, then awesome. But as soon as you start putting statistics on that, as soon as you start putting goals and milestones, that's when you start turning it into more. And that's where, if you don't hit it, it starts to become stressful. It becomes more like work, and that's when you'll stop enjoying it. And if you stop enjoying streaming, who's going to notice that first? Your community. And that's just, it's always nice to get to those milestones, when you get to 50 followers and when you get to 100 followers. When you're at 98 out of 100, and you think, 2 more followers and I get 100. That's cool. That's triple digits. Amazing. Or, as you get to 1,000, you think 4 digits. Holy shit. That's exciting. But you shouldn't. That shouldn't be the driving force.
Well, that's why I think it might. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having goals. We talk about this on the Academy stream and stuff too. There's nothing wrong with having goals for yourself. But I personally, I prefer to have a purpose. So again, this is just an extension for me. And this hasn't been always the case, but it's an extension of what I do. Literally for a job is just be there to support other people. So it didn't start out that way. When I started, I just wanted to have fun because it looked like the people were having fun, and I had all this spare time now because it was COVID and teaching went online. And then when I really quickly realized, oh shit, it's way more than what I thought it was, then I had found this other avenue, I guess, to just have that extension of what my purpose, in my opinion, is, and that is just to be there to support others and spread hope and, do all that stuff that I do literally every day in a classroom. So it's, in my opinion, the Team Sanity and in my individual streams, we don't necessarily have goals other than how can I do what I'm already doing to serve my purpose, but better. And I think that's more. It's less about, I want to get 100, followers, or I want 100 subs or anything like that. It's more, I have a goal to implement this new program because I think that it'll better serve the purpose that I have. So it's more internal and intrinsic rather than extrinsic.
So I kind of agree with what you said. Like, so having goals, there's nothing wrong with having a goal. The difference is where your goal becomes the only thing and your sole focus. People are sometimes so obsessed with having the numbers. Like, there's nothing wrong with celebrating. Yes, I did something. I hit 100 followers. It's great. I will support you 100%. That is amazing. What I don't like is when I see people posting like this. Social media is like, oh, my stream's doing really badly today. Oh, my numbers are down. Oh, my numbers are just like so number focused. You got to remember, like, if you have 3 people in your stream, there's 3 people who are watching you. How cool is it to have 3 people watching what you're doing? You're just fucking around behind a computer playing games or sewing or practicing spelling bees. I don't know what people on Twitch do. Whatever it is you're doing, there are people watching you. Those are real people. That's not a number. That's somebody sat down watching you, spending time out of their day with you. Like, having someone to do that, that's huge. Like, people, like, I don't know, it's very easy to be number oriented and not having a better look at the big picture, which is you're making friends. Like, people are there to support you. It's so much you need to be reminded of. So I get put off when people like a sole focus is that. I have rated people before who have literally not even said thank you, which is not great. Always thank people, but the only thing which they said was, oh, we have a follower goal, make sure you help us get to it. And that was it. That was their introduction. It's just like, I've actually unfollowed people who do that. I unfollow people who I feel aren't really there to make friends and to sort of like push their own agenda to try and get some clout. I recommend you try to distance yourselves from those sorts of people. Just look for the people who are trying to make friends, and I don't know, you get sort of like a sense for it after a while, who the sort of fake people are. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, it does.
And like, don't be afraid to like distance yourselves from that person if you think that's not what I want my community to be a good reflection of. Because the people which you hang out with, they are a reflection of you as well. And if your community is going to be toxic and they're saying horrible things, people are going to think that of you as well. It might not be true. If that's the company you keep, then it's a reflection on you as well. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah.
Cool.
Wise words.
Yeah, for sure.
All good stuff there.
Yeah.
No.
If it's okay with you guys, I'm not feeling like playing a game. I'm getting really tired already, so
no, we're
a little half an hour. We'll just do a bit more chatting. We'll just chill and hang for a bit. If that's okay.
Well, as I say, we're about at we can't try to keep them at the kind of the 2 hours mark anyway. So we're nearing that end. Whoa. So as I suggest, if it's good, I mean, if you're
quite a chatty guy. I can literally chat for hours and hours, like random.
No, I love it. I say it's quite nice because we usually have the games on these, but actually it's been like quite nice because we haven't needed it, and you know it's been just nice to chat and to vibe and to find out about each other. So
I prefer just chatting. So like I would actually love to be more of a person who does just chatting. But it's actually out of my comfort zone. I need either other people there to chat with, or something to distract my brain, because that's kind of what I'm a glorified just chatting streamer. I might be like competitive achievement hunter, but that's not what I enjoy most about Twitch, is the chatting side. Like, I probably speak about 400 words a minute when I'm streaming because I just get so excited and I just love it. My jam.
No, and that's what I enjoy about you've got a very unique energy to your streams, and it's super enjoyable because
I'm a really odd person, dude. I'm a really strange person. This isn't even like, this is just who I am in real life.
No, I love it because it's you, and again, it's genuine to yourself, and that's another thing that I always tell people is to be genuine to themselves. It's so easy when you're going from stream to stream to compare yourself. And it's nice to see what other people are doing and take inspiration from them. But it's always important to be genuine about who you are. And I was talking about this on my stream earlier today. Just be genuine to who you are, and that is what people will follow you for, and that's what people will come back to see.
True.
You being you.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'd be down for doing some just chatting shit. If anybody wants to just shoot some shit with me and just chat on stream, I'm always down for it. Doesn't have to be talking about streaming. You can be talking about BB and Tina, or My Little Pony, and some Barbie's fucking horse adventures. I don't know. I'll play anything. I'll talk about anything. I'm down for anything. Just like making friends. I'm actually really pleased. Like I'm really happy you guys invited me. I'd never really spoken to Evans before. Evans, you're a really cool guy. I'm gonna be checking out your Twitch later. It's gonna be
you.
I'm really excited to see what you bring to the
Uno
soul.
card me.
And every single time you get hit or miss a pixel, I'll be like, ha 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 ha. Your build isn't perfect. What are you doing, Evans? Why are you using a steel sword now? I have no idea how to play that game, so I don't even know if steel swords are in it. But there we go. But yeah, I'm really excited I met you. Cuttlefish, you also.
They're a good bunch. They're a good bunch.
I've hung out with Matt before, so I've now found 2 better streamers for it. So I no longer need to hang out with you, Matt. So thanks very much.
This was what these are for, right?
I was like,
Sorry, my schedule's now filled up, dude. Sorry about that.
It's my time zone. So these guys aren't a threat. It's okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, you've got the time zone advantage. Okay. Well, luckily for you,
wow.
it's still on the card. Okay, you're fine.
You know what? Basement with you, man.
And that was never seen on Team Sanity again.
Rip.
So, no, it's been really
We've also
cool.
got the same chair, so shout out to Secret.
I know,
Life
right?
chair.
Same colorings.
Oh, Evans as
The
well.
charcoal.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everyone without a secret lab must be a real loser on this stream. Cuttlefish, what's your name? Oh!
AK
I'll
braces.
just
Yeah,
see
they were-
myself out. It's fine.
No, guys, I've had a lot of fun. Seriously, thank you for inviting me. It's been really fun.
No, honestly.
I'd love to do something with you again. We could do whatever. If you want me to come back, just give me a shout. I'd love to be.
Amazing.
I didn't
Amazing.
post. I actually didn't post. I told you guys this at the beginning. I'll tell the chat now. I didn't actually post anything to my socials because I wanted to see what you guys were like first. I wanted to see what you're about, and you guys are really fun. I really enjoy my time here. So
Good, I'm glad.
I'll be able to immerse myself a little bit in your communities.
Great.
Everyone's been so nice as well.
Yeah. So how we like to close out these streams as well, Clammy, is offer to raid out the Team Sanity stream to one of your community. I can't chat. I don't know if someone else in are you able to do it as a mod cuddle? Because I can't
I am going
raid.
to give you.
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 'Cause I can't
Two of
do
my
anything.
mods are streaming right now.
Okay.
This one is Mortal Paralight. She is a Canadian trophy huntress, and she's currently playing Elden Ring. I think she's going for the platinum trophy on that. So Evans, you've been talking about that.
Nice.
So that's the person I would choose if I get a choice. She's a really nice person. She's one of the people I've chosen as a mod, and yeah, she's just great. Very wholesome person.
Amazing.
Check her out.
Well, before we initiate the raid and just get that going, I'm gonna enlarge your face for everyone to see and glance at. Perfect. For
sorry.
anyone who missed right at the beginning, perfect. Even perfecter.
There you go. Better. Yep.
Even betterer. Tell all the wonderful ladies and gentlemen at home, who is ClammyGames?
Me.
Good, yes.
Wait, there we go. Is that it? Or do I need more? So yeah, I'm Clammy. I'm a platinum trophy hunter on Twitch. I have 1,148 platinums. I love making friends with people, so come hang out. Let me know if you're a streamer. Let me know what you do, because I want to know what you're up to. I like making friends, and I just want to know more about people. So come hang out, and make friends.
Ooh.
That's
So
it.
they just
That's all I have to say.
ended their stream. Do you have a different person?
The end of this stream. Oh my god, she's hacking. She's hacking right now. Okay.
She knew it was
In that case, let's see, who else do
Better. Yes, Taylor.
we will go with Ben then. So this is somebody else. He is playing Devil May Cry 2. He is a very nice person. He was one of the people I met. I met in real life from Twitch. Met him a few weeks ago. Very nice person indeed. Playing Devil May Cry 2. So,
I think
one
that's
of Caleb's
who
friends,
they actually just raided into them.
too. Really? Okay, great. Well, we can follow them. We can follow suit. All the cool kids do.
Ooh,
But yeah, thank you very much, guys.
But yeah, Clammy, honestly,
fun.
it's been a pleasure. I've been really looking forward to this. It's a shame.
It's been good. I really look forward to it as well. I wasn't sure what to expect. And
kick your butt with Smash Bros, but maybe next time.
I didn't have enough practice in. I needed to practice I told you, I need to practice 20 hours a day, 8 days a week. didn't get the time in, so yeah. Gonna have to work night and day tirelessly now to beat you.
Amazing. But thank you, Cuddle. Thank you, Evans, for joining as well. Of course, I'm Matt, and we'll have the normal, I'm assuming, running for the rest of this week. So we'll have the Academy tomorrow.
We are actually going to have our very first alumni stream tomorrow.
Oh.
With Dom Dynamite and Don Rocks and myself. And I believe we'll be playing Phasmo, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be the first time that's happened. And then Monday, we will have another showcase for Macro Scenery. We'll be playing improv games.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. So we'll see you all then. But everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you over in Ben's stream, and we'll see you all soon.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
When you've had a long day, we will be right there. Always there for one another. We'll put a smile on your face. Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Tip Saturday.